So there's a little bit of controversy going on right now with an NFL football team, the Washington Commanders. If you don't know, they used to be called the Washington Redskins, but in 2020, they became more diverse in equity and inclusion. So they decided to change the name from the Redskins to the Commanders because they thought it was racist. And actually, for like a year, they were just called the Washingtons. It was funny. They were just called the Washingtons until they came up with the Commanders. And for years, there's actually Native Americans that live in the Washington area that want the name back. There was petitions signed out for them to change it back. So now Trump is in office. He has a thing or two to say about this controversy with the name change because he's there. As you may know, the White House is in Washington, D.C., and that's where the Commanders are at.
For those of us that live here in the district, you said when you came in you were going to make Washington, D.C. great again.
Right.
One of the issues we've got right now is we understand there might be an imminent deal between the owner of the Washington football team, whatever you want to call them now, Commanders, and locally getting the Redskins back to D.C. and RFK Stadium. That's on federal property.
Right.
Are you going to be involved in that negotiation?
Yep.
And would one of the stipulations be they changed their name back to the Redskins?
Oh, I see. Well, that's a little bit. Nobody's asked me that one. Look, I think when
we're going to call them the Caucasians.
The Indian population is a great part of this country, a great heritage. And we were talking about Massapequa, Long Island, the Chiefs. They call themselves the Chiefs. Well, the Kansas City Chiefs, they're not changing their name. A great team, great people, great owners, great coach and quarterback. I love the quarterback. Like his girlfriend too, and his wife. His wife is great. She's been a big fan. His quarterback's mother is.
Yeah, if you didn't know, Patrick Mahomes' wife is a huge Trump supporter. I'm pretty sure Mahomes is a Trump supporter, but he never says it out loud. Just saying, one of the really, really great quarterback is a Trump supporter. So, and Tom Brady is too.
Incredible. I like that team. They're called the Chiefs, and frankly, I
left out one person in the family.
They call them the Warriors, and not that team, but a lot of other teams, and all of these Indian surnames and different names. And I'm saying that I think that's a positive thing. And when you go back to Indians, they poll this. They don't know why these names are being taken off. They're trying to. I think it's degrading to the Indian population, and it's a great population. Exactly. And they like when they're called by various names. Now, Washington. The Redskins, perhaps that's a little bit different, but I can tell you that I spoke to people of Indian heritage that love that name and they love that team, and I think it's I think it's a superior name to what they have right now, and it had heritage behind it. It had something special.
Yeah, exactly. Like Native Americans like that, or Indians. I don't know. Is it changing? Like I hear a lot more people just saying Indian now. Is Native American not? Like I know it's a politically correct term, and because it's confusing because when you say Indian, I think somebody from India. That's what I think. But when you hear Native American, I think of Indians that are here. So, but anyway, they like I said, they like the name. They like being represented on a football team. I don't understand why white liberals think people get offended when their people are on something. That should be like celebrated, right? Like we're keeping their culture alive by doing that. But no, they want to erase everything there because they're racist. They want to get rid of everything that has to do with what do they call it? Indigenous people.
But a lot of the names having to do with different places, not just Indians. But I think it's they changed the name of the Cleveland Indians. Why would you take the name Indians off the Cleveland Indians?
Because they went.
And now it's called the Cleveland something else.
And they've been trash ever since.
Guardians,
Pretty much, he's saying that he wants the Redskins name to be back. He is actually urging the owner to change it back because it's just woke nonsense that nobody asked for, and it was just a huge waste of time and money because it's gonna cost money for them to reverse back. So he posted this in July. It's like a couple months after. He is actually pushing the owner to go ahead and change it. He's saying that he's going to be taking stuff away if they don't. So pretty much he's putting political pressure on them to change it back. Which, I mean, if you're going to use political power to do something like this, it's okay with me. I mean, nobody wants it. it's literally the owner making this decision in his brain. Like nobody else asked for it. There's probably some just DEI in the NFL that pressured them into changing it, and he caved in. Now, when you have somebody coming up, a politician coming up saying, "Hey, we're going to pressure you to change the name back because that's what people want." Literally, that's everybody. If you go up to anybody and ask them, "Would you rather have the Commanders or the Redskins?" There was a poll. I remember seeing a poll a while ago. I think like millions of people answered it, and it was like 60-70% of people saying they want the Redskins back. So clearly, people want the name back, and Native Americans want the name back. And I think that Trump is doing this to stand up for the Native Americans because, freaking liberals sit there and proclaim that they love Native Americans, they love Indians, and they don't. They just use them for political pawns. So this will be a big W for Trump if he manages to do this for Native Americans. The Native Americans are going to be Republican. That's going to be crazy. So yesterday he was asked the same question about the Washington Redskins.
Fans have been very supportive to go back to the original names of Cleveland Indians, the Washington Redskins.
Oh, I love that. Love the sound of that.
Well,
I do the Washington Redskins. I think they should do it. I told the mayor and I told people that they should bring back the name. If they bring back the name, you'll have a lot of excitement. And I mean, Cleveland Indians, how about that? That was an original franchise, 1903 or something, 1906, an original, the Cleveland Indians. And what do? They changed the name from Indians. What's wrong with the word Indian? You know who is upset about it? The Indians are upset about it.
Yep.
They're upset about Redskins, too. So Redskins, I guess you'd say it was a little bit lesser of a case, but people want to see the Redskins, and the Indians want to see the Redskins back. No, I recommend it. I was asked that question the other day. The Washington Redskins, it's a fabled franchise. And now, I don't even know what the hell their last name is. What are they to Commanders or something? Is it Commanders? That's not a good name.
He's saying, hey, y'all need to change it back. I'm going to start putting pressure on you guys. Everybody's going to be happy, which is true. I'm a 49er fan, and I would love to see the Washington Redskins get their name back. They have a promising quarterback this year. Just imagine if they brought back the name and they have a freaking amazing rookie quarterback, and the team made it to the championships last year. It was crazy, and nobody expected them to make it last year. If they changed the name back now, they would get so much publicity. They'll be so good for their franchise. I'm rooting that the woke owner changes his mind and changes the name back. They're gonna be a team that you don't want to mess with this season. They're a pretty crazy team. So what do you guys think about this video? You think that they should just start putting Indians back into football? And I think there was like a butter brand too that took off the little Native American lady on there. They should bring that back too. They should stop with this woke nonsense and taking the indigenous people or whatever off labels. Like that one syrup that took off that black lady on there. Because they thought it was racist. So, the 2020 era is over, and 2025 is going to be a brand new era, and a lot of things are going to change. And I think that this is going to turn away from all this DEI bullcrap, and it's going to be taken behind the barn and shot. That's what I think was going to happen to this DEI. It's never going to come back. It's going to be kind of like a stain on society. Even when people hear DEI, they just think it's woke. Anyway, what do you guys think about this video? Go ahead and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Go ahead and like this video if you liked it. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys in the next video.